shows are one of the greatest ways to get leads, and that's really kind of what I want to talk to you about today. You know, if you put our waterfall kits and that type of thing in different you know, nurseries and stuff like that, you can always use those almost like you would a home show. But here we are at an actual home show. Now at a home show, you don't sit back at a booth and just wait for people to walk by, wave at them, oh, you like our stuff? You like it? Oh, cool, nice. That's it. That's not what you do. You have got to engage people. You've got to get a brochure. Here's a real nice brochure. You can get even a small brochure. But here's a you know, nice brochure. It has all the different products and things that we have in there. I always put in there, I always make attention to the DIY network that we've been on before. But I always, I'm always engaging people at a home show. So if somebody come by, I'm like, here you go. I go like that. I give it to them, I back off, and then I say, you know, everything we have here is out of concrete. Notice these walls up here? All concrete. You ever seen anything like that? And then of course on the video here, I have us actually sculpting the concrete, carving the concrete, which is always, it's an event almost when we actually do it on the spot. So you imagine when people look at it, they're almost in disbelief that you're doing that to concrete or molding or, you know, making the concrete turn into this type of stuff here. Everything we do is out of, like that wall right there was made out of all concrete, and then we sculpt it. So it is the most incredible set. Homeland Security uses our products. They're very strong products. Everything we do is so creative. Everything's concrete. And so what it does, it gives us a medium to be so creative that, I mean, really it's way outside the box. And so if you think it, I can build it. Well, if you give me your address, I'd go down and look at it when the snow gets out.
Is this for real?
It's for real. Okay, when I'm doing a home show, you got to make sure that you first find a need and then go in there and talk to them about it. But if they don't have a need and you don't look for it or find it, it's not going to happen. So really, a needs analysis is the first thing that we do. When we're at a home show, you have to engage people. So I'm not going to sit here and just pass out a flyer or wait for somebody to come by and go, oh, thank you, and then they leave. The chances of them calling you back are very, very low, if not slim, if not any. Talk to them, ask them about their yard. What does your yard look like? Do something. You have a picture of the house? On your camera? To make sure you don't just hand out brochures, anybody can do that. You need to engage them. And that's really kind of the thing. A lot of times people don't want to do that. They just want to just give them a thing and hopefully they'll call me. But you know, when they call you, you got to engage them anyway, so you might as well do it now. Don't put it off. You know, people don't want to feel like they're being sold or anything like that. So just make them feel comfortable. You know, get it right at ease, right when you're talking to them. Make them feel comfortable. You know, ask them about themselves. What do you do? Really? Okay. Oh, is that right? Where's this? Find something. Find a common ground, something that they're all, you know, so just not all business all the time. Get a little common ground in there, and it'll help you. It'll serve you good to find out if people get to know them, find a compliment, something nice. There's always something nice to say about people. Say that. I'm David.
John.
John, nice to meet you. What do you do, John?
Work at BAE Systems.
BAE Systems? My wife works at BAE Systems.
Really?
I know some people say, well, you know, you don't want to make a friend out of your customer. I disagree with that. You can be friends with your customers, no problem. You're not going to always be in touch with them because you got other things going on, but there's nothing wrong with making a friend. I've made plenty of friends with our customers, and so act like they're a friend. Act like you're an old shoe. It gains credibility almost instantaneously. At first, if it's all about the company and all about you and all about the product, if you make it more than that and you make it more around, what's your name? Really? Oh, you work there? Really? I know so-and-so who works there, whatever. But gain a common ground. Even if you're just talking like that, you know, okay, have a good day. Like you're not really trying to get anything, because you're really not. You're trying to get a lead, but get to know people. In the meantime, you'll get a lead, okay? How many times I've been on an airplane, we're just talking, pretty soon I got a lead out of something I didn't even expect. I'm very passionate about what I believe about our concrete, what we're doing, and in that passion or in that enthusiasm they have about this, they see that, man, this guy loves this stuff. You know, a lot of our dealers, you guys are the same way. You're very passionate about what you do. We're going to be able to do this for you. We're going to be you get excited about it. You know, if they get that, that's going to make the difference when you talk to them here at a home show. Luke, this is small guys.
Yeah, I know.
Holy moly, look how tall you are, brother.
6'3".
6'3", that's a big guy. Engaging people is the most important thing. Now, what do you do after you engage them? After you engage them, you start asking questions. What do you have in your own yard? Well, we just took down a bunch of trees, or it's kind of a mess, or you know, or it's pretty good already. hardscaping is what they need. Most anybody can do landscaping, but the hardscaping is the real structure of the landscaping. So that's what you need to get into right away.
So we have a new house,
New house, you guys
and
need.
we have no landscaping right now.
Well, you know, the hardscape is really what you need first, because you can always landscape on top of the hardscape. If you, a lot of people just landscape and throw a seed down, and then there's no structure. You got, you know, so this is really something. Okay, what's your name?
Sue?
Hi, Sue.
Hi.
Dave.
Nice
Nice to meet you. And
Samantha.
hi, Samantha.
Kind of, yeah, on that idea,
Like
yeah.
that. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Sue, what's your last name?
Ford, give you an ARD.
Give me a cell phone. I call you before I come.
It's 361.
Give you a call. Come out and look at it. Please see what you get and give you guys some prices. We'd love to see what we can do for you guys. So, Sue, thank you very
All
much.
right,
Very
great.
nice meeting you.
Thank
I look
you.
forward to talking to you. All right, nice meeting you. Once they're engaged, then you can move on. If you haven't engaged them, all you're doing is what we call pitching. You're talking about your product. Okay, all right, thank you very much. See you later. Or you have a card, get out of here. And so that's what we want. We want more of an engaging. Like the last person we have, I actually got her to engage. I got her name, and I actually came over and wrote it on the thing. When I took it over to her, I already had Sue on there, and then she said, I said, what's your last name? And Ward. And she gave me the rest. I did say, and I didn't just ask her phone number. I said, look, I said, before I go out there, let me I'll call you first. I don't want to just drop by. So I didn't ask for the number. So that's how I do that. It's nice to be able to give people a vision of what you're doing. So what I do is I'm going to draw a sketch. These people kind of gave me a picture. They Googled the picture on their phone and showed me what their yard looked like. So I got that and I said, okay, well, let me design something. So I'm going to give them a vision kind of what they can do here. Not necessarily that it's exactly, but it's kind of just an idea so that we can go from there and take it to the next level.
And that's all there is. And there's already conduit from the hot tub. And that's all there is for structure.
Is that hot tub up against it?
Almost.
It's close.
It's
It's
just
about
a
2
little,
feet away.
yeah.
We developed it here in New Hampshire for the freeze thaw, for the elements that we have out here. So what we do is basically come in. It's just not even about the product. It's about what we can do with it.
Yeah.
So we can go into a yard and just transform the hardscape. Whereas before, all I could do was rocks and blocks.
Yeah.
That's all I had. So now I can go in there, patios, and make a water feature, a fire pit. This is 10,000 psi. It has GFRC, which is a glass fiber reinforced concrete. Here you go, man.
Okay, so that's why you can.
Well, and then you have compressed pozzolana in it. So there's covalent bonding. There's all kinds of monomers, double monomer sets. It's a really hard set concrete. So when we mold it off other stuff like that, you're able to do so many things with it. You know what I mean? You know, I live on a lake. I was there. I went on my boat one time last year because I love my backyard. I just stay in my backyard because I love the vision of what I've set up. Well, what we'd like to do is get your information, go out and look at it, then draw something, get some ideas, and then later down the road or when you guys are ready, we can give you some pricing on it, kind of what it would run, and then do something in the backyard. Sound good?